Hey everyone, today I'm showing you a quick and effective stretching routine for when you don't have a lot of time in your day to stretch, but you still want really fast results. Alright, so we're going to start all the way back here in a straddle. So you're going to go just like this, move your legs apart, and this is without stretching. We're just going to see how far we can go without stretching. So move your legs apart and take one hand, put it in front of you, one hand behind you, and move yourself up a bit as far as you can before it starts hurting. So once you can feel it, but make sure it doesn't hurt. So as soon as it starts to hurt, leave it there. Let's see as far as you can go. So move a little forward. And all right, now it's starting to hurt for me, so I'm gonna leave it right here. So this is my starting point before stretching. I should have worn pants. All right, so ready? Let's get into the routine. So that was our starting point, just to see where we start off. We're also gonna try that at the very end to see how far you can get. All right, so ready? Let's take our legs. Take one leg just like this. Take your other leg and put it on top. I believe this is kind of like Indian style. So we go just like this, and you're gonna lean all the way forward. So ready? Take your hands and put them in front of you. And now walk your hands forward. Try to get your forearms on the ground if you can. And do your best to keep your back as straight as you can. And ready? We're gonna lean forward towards the ground. You should feel it by your butt. So ready? Let's go all the way down just like this. And try to reach your nose to the ground. You can also extend your arms all the way out and pull yourself down if you want to. So ready? Let's hold it right there. And let's hold it for a few seconds. I can definitely really feel it right over here. All right, so ready? Keep holding it, keep holding it. And now come all the way up. Now let's go back down one more time. So really try to get your nose towards the ground as far as you're able to. So reach all the way down, and let's hold it for just a few seconds this time. And keep holding it, and come all the way up. All right, so that wasn't so bad to start off. Let's try the other side. So one leg here, other leg on top. And now just reach your nose towards the ground. Go just like this. And let's hold it right there. Get your forearms on the ground. Do your best to keep your back straight. Go all the way down as far as you can. And let's hold it there for just a few seconds. I can really feel it. This side, the left side's a lot more painful. All right, so hold it right there. And again, you can take your arms, extend them all the way forward if you want a deeper stretch. And let's come back up, and now let's go forward. So ready? And go back down for the last time. So ready? All the way down, reaching your nose toward the ground. And let's hold it for a few more seconds. And come all the way up. All right, so that wasn't so bad. So ready? Let's take both our legs, put them all the way out, and just put them straight out just like this. So hold your legs out, and now we're gonna try and touch our toes. So reach forward, do your best to touch your toes, or reach as far as you're able to. So ready? Let's hold it just like this. And you're gonna pull yourself down. We're gonna have our toes flex just like this. So grab onto your feet if you're able to. If not, just grab on as far down your legs as you can. So ready? Grab on wherever you can and pull yourself down. And keep holding it, hold it. And ready? Again, try to get your nose as close down as you can. So your goal is to get your nose past your feet. So ready? And go down. Hold it, and keep holding it. And just a few seconds. I find this one really effective, but I also find that you don't really need to hold it too long, and it still does a lot of work. All right, so now let's just point our toes. So it's the same thing, just with a little toe point, super easy. So we're gonna go down again as far as you can. I'm gonna grab onto my feet, you can grab onto your legs, or wherever you can. Pull yourself down, and let's hold it. And keep holding it a few more seconds. And ready, toes all the way pointed. Reach your nose down. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. And just a couple more seconds. And come all the way up. All right, so that was also pretty easy. So now we're gonna move to one leg. So bring one leg in, bring the other leg out. Try to touch your toes just like before. It's the same thing that we did before, except this time you're just using one leg. So one leg out, go all the way down as far as you can, and reach all the way down. Okay, let's hold it there for a few more seconds. And now, point your toes. So same thing as before, pointing our toes, except with one leg. But keep holding it, hold it. And do your best to keep your back as straight as you can. Sometimes my back bends, but that's fine. You still get a good enough stretch. So ready? Keep it there. And just a couple seconds. This one I also find you don't really need to hold for too long, and it definitely does a lot of work. And come up, let's go on the other side. So this leg out, this leg in. Reach, grab your foot if you can, or grab your leg, wherever as far as you can go. Hold it right there. And let's bring yourself forward. You should feel it right under your knee. So not like squishy your part under your knee. And hold it, hold it. All right, now we're gonna get ready and point our toes. So go back a bit, point your toes down, grab on wherever you can, pull yourself down, do your best again to keep your back as straight as you can. You're aiming your nose down to the ground. And keep holding it just a few more seconds. And a couple more seconds, all the way up. All right, now we're gonna do my favorite stretch, the butterfly stretch. So you go in, bring both your legs all the way in, and put them together just like this. So our goal now is to bring our heels as close in as you can. So ready? The closer you bring your heels in, oftentimes your knees go higher up. So bring your heels in as far as you can. Try to make it so that your heels are almost touching your pelvis area. So bring it in as far as you can. When I started doing this stretch, this was probably as far as I could go. And then as I kept doing it every day, I could bring it in a little bit closer. So ready? Now our knees are most likely going up towards the ceiling. So now our next goal is to get our knees down. So you're gonna grab onto your foot and we're gonna start leaning forward. That will help bring our knees down. You can also put some pressure on your knees with your elbows or with your hands. It's up to you. I like to use my elbows and grab onto my feet with my hands. So I'm gonna go just like this. I'm pushing down on my knees with my elbows and I'm leaning towards the ground as far as I can. This might be kind of hard, at least at first. So if you're over here, you can always just lean forward just like this to make it easier for yourself. All right, ready? Let's lean all the way down. Lean all the way down as far as you're able to. And again, trying to get your nose to touch the ground. You can take your hands, push them on your knees. We also want our knees to touch the ground. And lean down just like this. And hold it. Hold it for a few seconds. And again, try to keep your back as straight as you're able to. And keep holding it just like this. You can also keep on adjusting yourself. Try to straighten your back. Move down maybe a little bit further if you're able to. And hold it right there. And ready, just a few more seconds. This is definitely my favorite stretch. I think this does the most work out of all the stretches. It really opens up your hips. And now come all the way up. All right, now we're gonna do my second favorite stretch. So you go just like this, knees on the ground. We're gonna move our knees apart, just like a split, except our knees are bent. So you go down like this, and go down. Ow, the carpet's burning my knees. I definitely should have worn pants. All right, so go all the way down, and move your legs apart as far as you can. Wherever you get to the point where it starts hurting, you can hold it right there. I'm gonna go all the way down, but just go as far as you're able to. So you go all the way down, trying to get it so everything's flat on the ground and your knees are bent just like this. So ready? Once you go as far as you can, let's hold it there for a few seconds. Maybe we'll hold this one a little bit longer than the other one. So keep it there and keep holding it. And ready? Keep your hands by your side. And you can also keep on trying to push yourself into the ground. I know, it feels kind of weird. All right, and let's hold it there for a few more seconds. We're almost done with this part. And keep it there, keep it there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come all the way up. All right, so that's almost it for this stretching routine. So that was a really fast stretching routine. I find that really effective. So now we're gonna go back into our straddle. Let's see how far you can go after doing that stretching routine. So ready? Sometimes it hurts a bit at first. So we're gonna go just like this. Just move your legs apart a little bit at a time. Let's move our legs apart and go as far until you can feel it. So once you start to feel it, before it starts hurting, hold it wherever you can. And ready? Let's hold it right there. So I can definitely feel it right now. So I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the ground. So I'm gonna move in to the ground, just like we did for a butterfly stretch. So you move all the way down just like this. And ready? Maybe put your forearms on the ground. You can just rest here for a bit. Try to keep your back straight. Maybe you lean your face towards the ground. Lean your nose towards the ground. That will help open up your hip area a bit. And hold it there for just a few seconds. And then every so often, whenever you feel ready, you can come back up, take your hands, put one in front of you, one behind you. Move yourself a little bit more up. A little bit up just like that. All right, so I'm almost in the split. I probably got another inch or so to go. But this was definitely a lot more effective. I find this stretching tutorial really nice and easy. It's nice because we gotta sit on the ground the whole time. All right, so go back in the straddle one last time. This time you're gonna go as far as you can before it starts hurting. So go as far into the straddle split as you can. And ready, don't worry, it took me a long time before I could get this far. I think usually when I used to use this stretching routine, I would be more like over here. So it took a very long time before I could get to the split, as a lot of you know from my split videos. All right, so hold it right there for a few more seconds and keep it there. All right, well this has been fun to film. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos. Anyways, you can also follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and for updates on future videos. Also, if you did this stretching routine with me, let me know how far in your straddle you got the second time. I'm really curious, so let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye. Today I'm showing you a stretching routine for when you have a